Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and yet again we are taking a look at Nick Walker. I like to think that I have a variety of different videos of different types of bodybuilders, things of that nature, but when I see such an abundance of requests for Nick Walker, Nick Walker, Nick Walker, and I understand it's the newest version of a bodybuilder that could win the Olympia and he looks great. And this has been the most requested. I personally wanted to see the Akeem Williams one. That's why I did that one first. But this was the most requested one. Hadi Choopan, 2020, versus Nick Walker, of course. And his New York Pro 2021 winning version. These guys, very similar, very similar. Hadi would have the waistline, the aesthetics. But Nick Walker, he has some muscles there, some calves as well. That could make the difference. Let's go through the poses. And this is different than the front relaxed for sure. It looked like Hadi may have had an edge as far as the muscles, things of that nature are concerned. But I don't think, honestly, that this pose for Hadi Choopan is that strong of a pose. It's not a weak pose. It's not a weak pose. But I don't think it's his best one. I think Nick Walker, his arms, it's just a better quality. His biceps are longer. They reach down. They're pretty much touching his forearms. And you can see Hadi, a little bit of a space there. I mean, hey, you got to be nitpicky at this level. And it is a vacuum pose versus abs. I love the way Nick Walker hits this now. It looks so good. But is he defeating Hadi Choopan? I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. Personally, I think he's maybe a little bit better as Nick. Go to the front lat spread. And this is a situation where, first of all, I couldn't find the best picture of Hadi. This is pretty much the only clear shot that I could find of him hitting the front lat spread from the Olympia. And it's not the best posture, but I think this is a situation where his waistline may get him an edge. Hadi Choopan. A little bit better maybe in the delts, the framework. Things of that nature. I think he has a wider clavicle. Very similar, these guys. Their heights, their conditioning, things of that nature. I don't think they very similar in the waistlines. I think their rib cage, things of that nature are much different. Anyway, guys, I can see those calves as well, so that could make a difference. Go to the side, and wow, guys, Hadi Choopan all the way. Look at the muscle separation in the arms. He just looks like he means more business in the side. Now, personally, I would have taken Nick from the front. But from the side, it appears that Hadi has a muscle separation in the glutes even, hamstrings, quads. It just seems to be on a little bit of I wouldn't call it a different level altogether than Nick. Hey, Nick's a house. He's as big as a house. He's huge. Some of you might even give this one to Nick. I wouldn't. Go to the next side shot, which is a side tricep. Not a very clear picture of Hadi, guys. It's the only one. He was hitting a hoo-ha pose, which we will take a look at in a second. This angle favoring Hadi. I mean, all condition aside, you can't really see the clear. Not a very clear shot. Nick Walker looks very conditioned. Looks hard and grainy. And this angle is making his waistline look a little bit thicker than it is. From the side, he has a small waistline, guys, does Nick Walker. So does Hadi, and he has some diced abs. So I think from the side, honestly, well, we have yet to take a look at the hoo-ah. And yes, from the side, I think I would give Hadi an edge. Midsection looks a little better. He's more aesthetically pleasing. Nick has the muscle that I think counts in the front double. The front lat, I think maybe I was giving to Hadi as well. And perhaps both of the side shots, guys. Side tricep was close. But I don't know, you throw this hoo-ah pose, and if that is going to sway your decision at all, I mean, you're going to have to give Hadi both of the side shots. But guys, far from over. The back shots are the ones that count the most, in my opinion, because not only you're going to win a shot, a very important shot, but it shows the conditioning of the glutes. I mean, you can be no liquid, no water showing from the front side, but when you turn around, those glutes are the last part to get conditioned, and that's the hardest part too. And these guys are on a level playing field as far as that's concerned. Very conditioned, and the hamstrings are both gentlemen as well. Nick's wheels so big from behind, kind of dwarfing that of Hadi's. Hadi's lat insertions nice and thick, prominent. These guys are dueling it out for sure. I would give an edge to Nick. Is he destroying Hadi? No, not at all. Hadi looks fantastic. But Nick is winning in the calves, and I think his back plate itself, the whole back, just a little bit bigger. That is a lot of back, guys. That's a lot of lats. Carried by Nick Walker. So I would give him the shot. Go to the rear double by. I would give this one to Nick as well. Although Hadi, he has some nice, clean, neat lat insertions. Very aesthetically pleasing. But Nick is a machine, guys. He is a machine. He's a bruiser. He's kind of a dream crusher as well. Justin Rodriguez going in to win that New York Pro. Oh, he wanted the ring so bad. Dream crusher. Nope. Nick Walker. Lats, guys. Look at the lats. They're just over. They're flapping over around as whatever. Rhomboids. Ask Tom Nader. He knows all the names of all the muscles. He looks good. And I would give him both back shots. So it's very close heading into the abs and thigh, which is also a duel. Definitely a duel. Midsection, of course, Hadi has a better V-taper, I think. Nick Walker, he has a very dramatic, a huge V-taper. It's a massive set of lats. Goes down abruptly and then boom, lags. So it's a good X-frame. Not to mention, he has the ab separation, but so does Hadi. One of the few bodybuilders that could match Nick Walker, and vice versa. Nick, one of the few guys that could match Hadi. The ab separation. Not many gentlemen around nowadays like this. So, take your pick in the abs and thigh. Take your pick in the most muscular as well. I think Hadi, honestly, the delt's bigger. Looks as big as a house, does Hadi. Vascular, he just looks... there's a quality about him, but Nick Walker has that quality as well. He just looks like a ripped beast. When you look at the wheels, it looks like a domination, perhaps, from Nick Walker. Most of the shots. But man, look at those pecs of Hadi Choopan. What a close matchup, guys. Could honestly have gone either way. I'm giving just a slight edge, guys. And I mean slight edge. And the win to this gentleman here. And it is probably going to cause some controversy because it could have went to Nick. It could have. But just mathematically, I give more shots to Hadi. And as he was probably losing, maybe losing both back shots, he was not losing in the conditioning. So it was just a mere point, not like a loss in the conditioning and a point. And Hadi, to be honest, might even have given him the front lat spread. Front double was close. I'd probably give that one to Nick. But I was giving the side altogether to Hadi. The abs and thigh, probably Hadi. And the most muscular, surprisingly, upper body that is, was going for Hadi. So, very close. And guys, I went back and forth with this one. I was going to end it several times with Nick. And then, oh no, I gotta end it. Hadi's gonna win. And close one, guys. Close one. And I'm sure you guys would be 50-50. I might even do a poll to see how close this one is. Hey, give it to Nick. I have no problem with that. But obviously, I got no problem with giving it to Hadi as well. Hit thumbs up on the video. This was a very requested one, so I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. Have a great day.